What up, family? It's your favorite thumb with eyebrows, Cool Rich, come back to you, and we about to talk about another deal. Yes, I got you another deal. I know you probably thinking like, hold on. How bro get me another deal? How you get another deal? Like, when in the world? Where you coming in with these deals from? Well, guess what? I got it like that. Yeah, I'm him. I'm Himothy. So I was able to get you some more deals. It's like, no, I ain't. No, but I am him. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and kick it for a minute, and I'm gonna give you at least four, at least four fragrances that you can get at a really good discounted rate right now that you probably ain't gonna find anywhere else. Welcome back, people. So, appreciate you for tapping in and tuning in. Housekeeping, right? We got to make sure that we like, share, and subscribe to the content just so that way we can keep building on the Cool Rich family. Because we almost at 500 subscribers, and I want to get over to 1,000 at least within the next month or so. So hopefully we can do that. Nevertheless, one of my best or favorite fragrance houses is on sale right now. Yes, it's on sale. It is one of my most popular fragrance houses that I have in my collection. Yes, it is. It's an amazing fragrance. More suited towards the spring, fall, and the winter time. They do have summertime fragrances. It is great, but is it the powerhouse? Not as much as those other ones, but nevertheless, it is one of the most wonderful fragrances that you can get. It's expensive. This is what I'm trying to tell you about the sale. So, what fragrance house am I talking about? Parfums de Marly. Parfums de Marly is one of the smoothest fragrances that you can get. Now, which ones is on sale? Coincidentally, some of their best ones. So I'm going to make sure that I give you the best ones that you can get. And one of the best ones to start off with is this one right here. And that is Pegasus Exclusive. Pegasus Exclusive. An amazing timeless fragrance. And when we're speaking about Parfums de Marly Pegasus Exclusive, you got to understand that this is one of the more classier, smoother, better fragrances of the market, on the market. If you've ever smelled Pegasus, this one is a spicier version. It's a spicier, more woody take on it. Because if you understand anything about Pegasus for the most part is usually sweet, right? So it's sweet, it's almondy, it's very nice, it's lighter, but it still has that nice base of like a vanillic almond flavor, right? But this has the vanilla and the almond, but it also has a lot of different woods. You got agarwood, you got sandalwood, and you also have guaiac wood. So when you have a lot of those different woods in the base, it's going to make it a lot more woodier. And then it also still has the amber, but then you also have pink pepper in the top notes. So of course you're going to have like the bergamot, citrus, and stuff like that. But then when you're talking about the pepper accord, that pink pepper brings in a little bit more of a spicier note to it, right? So when you got those type of balances, and then you come in with like a earthier / floral tone of lavender mixed in with that jasmine, and then I want to say it has geranium. That's what it is. It has geranium. So yes, it's a wonderful balanced fragrance, right? And it's a wonderful balanced fragrance. And then the almond note is a bitter almond. It's not just like a regular type of almond. It's a bitter almond. So it smells wonderful. But then even the presentation alone, I mean, when you take off the top, when you drop the top, okay, because you got the presentation, it comes off like this. But when you drop the top, I'm saying the styrofoam keeping this mug in place, making sure that it's secured in. You know, you got to yank that mug out, and just to let you know, look, got that mug turned upside down. It ain't move. So it smells wonderful because even without spraying it, you smell the almond, you smell the vanilla, you smell the spice, you smell the woody notes, you smell the lavender. You definitely get the amber. It's an amazing combination. So if you want to get this, and you want to get this for a steal of a price, Yes, it usually costs about $360. Guess how much I'm being able to find it for you, folks? Guess how much? 150. Yeah, snake face. 150. 149.98. And where do you think you can get it at? At our friends at Aura Fragrance, AURA Fragrances. Now, again, I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. They don't even know who I am, for the most part. But I just care about y'all because I want to make sure that y'all getting the most bang for your buck, right? So you can get this fragrance right here, the 2.5 ounce. You don't gotta get the 4.2. Everybody can get the 4.2, but you get the 2.5 ounce too, and they'll still do you justice. Nevertheless, get this. It's $150. You're saving over $210. And even if you try to get it in the retailers, after the retail, the discounters, you usually gonna pay at least $200. So if you can get this for $150 right now, 2.5, go get it. Yep, I get it. It sounds a little too good to be true, and usually when something is a little too good to be true, it usually is. I understand. I get where you're coming from. But here's the thing. Being a part of the fragrance community, we always know where the discounts are. Where the retail discounts are. The discounters, the best prices, all of the stuff. Because we're part of that community. When you're a part of the community, you know the ins, you know the outs, you know where you can get certain stuff, even if you are a part of even some fragrance groups. Now, here's the thing. You can get this one fragrance right here, and it's called Godolphin. Godolphin is been compared to Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather. Now, if you're thinking about Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather, you know that it is a very in-depth leathery fragrance, right? This one has been rumored to be just as leathery. All right, so it's leather, amber, vetiver, musk, that Virginian cedar, okay, and then some vanilla in there as well for the base. That's a great foundation and very, very consistent with Tom Ford's. Now, as far as the middle, that's where it gets into the floral aspects of like rose, jasmine, and things like that. Some orris in there. But then when you're talking about how does it come in, what is the opening like? It's a little bit spicy, but it also has a good amount of the like a smooth opening as well. But it has that spice to it because it has saffron. So you got some saffron, but it does have like that fruity accord, so the fruity notes. Then it has thyme, it has the green notes, it has some cypress. But then it also has mate. So mate, if you're not familiar with that, it's kind of more of like a tea. It smells like tea. So if you understand how tea smells, it has like a tea fragrance to it, like a tea note. So it's a wonderful smelling fragrance. Guess how much it is right now? If you were to go on Aura Fragrances, yes, our friends at Aura Fragrances, and no, this is not sponsored by them. If you were to go there, you can get this fragrance right now, 4.2 ounce for $159. 4.2. That's for the regular box. Hold on, let me double check. That's for the regular box. Now you can get the tester box. The tester box is $144.98. Now that's just in case if you don't really care about the aesthetics, you don't care about presentation, you don't care about the look and all that stuff. You just want the bottle. $144.98. So $15 discount. Now, if you are going for the 2.5, because maybe you just don't need the 4.2. You can get it with the regular box. Guess how much? $105. $105. Yes, $105. That fragrance usually costs over a couple hundred. I'm letting you know that you can get it for $105. Yeah. Go get it. Go get it. I know y'all just sitting up here like, bro, this man done put me up on at least 2 fragrances that's gonna save me well over $300. Yes, I have, and you are welcome. But this next one I'm gonna give it to you, you ain't even gonna believe me. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. You remember the fragrance that they just came out with? You remember that fragrance? Guess what? You all remember that? Parfums de Marley. Yeah. This one was called Perseus. Yeah, Perseus. Yep. It's supposed to be in that group. Remember I told you that Parfums de Marly got the fragrance groups. And this one is with the Cologne, Altair, and Percy's. It's supposed to be more of like summery, fresher take on their fragrance line, right? Guess how much it's going for right now? If I was to get the 4.2 ounce, 4.2 ounces going for $179.49 on Aura fragrances right now. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I could not believe it when I saw it. And then guess how much the 2.5 ounces going for? Guess. $132.98. $133 to get you the newest Parfums de Marly Percy's. Crazy. Now, what is it? You got grapefruit, bergamot, and blackcurrant. So it starts off with that citrus, and then mix in with that fruity. Now, the blackcurrant is like a fruitier, but it's tangy. So it's not as like sweet, it's tangy. But then you got the grapefruit and the bergamot. So it does come off with like a, seems like it'd be like a bitter type of opening, like in some ways. And when I smelled it, I ain't gonna lie, it didn't smell the most pleasant the first time, but then the second time I went back and smelled it, I was like, dang, this one do smell good. Now, middle notes, we're talking about green mandarin, so it does have more of the citrus aspect. Then you got vetiver, which is kind of threw me off a little bit. That's what kind of, I would say the vetiver threw me off when I first smelled it. I wasn't expecting that. But then the geranium. So that's where I was just like, But then they got the dry wood, cashmere wood, some ambergris, balsamic fir, cedar, and tonka bean. So it has like that element of sweetness to it with the tonka bean, but it's more of like a woodier. It's still like very woody, but it's citrus, but it's like a bitter citrus. So it kind of threw me off for a minute, but it grew on me. It smells really good. Coincidentally, you can get it for a steal right now. The other one that you can get for a steal that I was pleasantly surprised about was Parfums de Marly Heron. How in the world is Heron? I haven't been able to see or find too many Herons that's been on discount like this. Right now, you can get a 4.2 ounce bottle for $175. I haven't seen a Heron under 200 until now. This is the first time I think I've seen a Heron under 200 on discounters. I'm not even talking about retail. Retail, this month $360, but discounters, I haven't seen it under 200. The cheapest I think I saw was $210. That and Haltane, Heron and Haltane usually are around $210. That being at $174. Steal. So if you have the capability of grabbing this fragrance for $175 when it usually costs $360, and even on discounters it only costs $210 at the lowest that I've been able to find until today, boy, you'd be crazy if you don't want to get that fragrance and start your journey into the House of Parfums de Marly with those bangers. Each one of them is a banger. Each one, you can't go wrong. You want a Tuscan leather feel without having to spend the Tuscan leather money? You can spend $104 and you'll get the new Tuscan leather smell with the sweeter accord from Godolphin. You want to hear it? You can get that. And that's also a part of metallic fragrance. The metallic family. Godolphin, Pegasus, the regular one, and Hear It. Is all part of the metallic, and I think there is one more. I can't remember it right now, but yeah, man, these fragrances next level. But so, hey, I appreciate y'all for tapping in and tuning in for another wonderful video about certain discounts that you can get right now for the House of Parfums de Marly, because for the most part, I know y'all want to get into these niche fragrance houses, but you just ain't trying to spend $360, $370, $150, some manageable, $105, very much manageable. Even $175 is like, it's up there, but it's manageable because that's something that you will spend at Macy's. if you're getting the biggest bottle or whatever the case may be, but you still spend about $175 at Macy's if you were to get, like, let's say a Dior, a brand new Dior, you was getting like one of the bigger bottles. It's going to cost around like $167 plus tax. So if you're getting something that's comparable to what you can get at Macy's as far as price wise, but you get a niche fragrance, y'all can at least say thank you, and you can thank me by subscribing to the channel. So make sure you do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you leave me a comment about what other fragrance houses you want to see, if I can get or I can research and help you get on the fragrance discount, get on a discounted price. So I do have another one. I did find another one, so I'll drop that on another video. But hey, I appreciate y'all. I hope that y'all staying cool, y'all staying rich, y'all staying fresh, y'all staying smooth out here. And stay safe. All right, keep it cool, keep it rich, keep it fresh, keep it safe. Don't get into anything that you don't need to. But hey, man, at the end of the day, you blessed. You was able to see another day, and you was able to see that day with me. So I appreciate you for even just doing that. Y'all take it easy. Peace and love.